Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Friday morning. I wanted to talk to you guys about why I grocery shop once a week. Let's get started. The reason why I'm doing this video is I had a friend of mine say, Dawn, you're the only one that I know that grocery shops once a week on the same day every week. And I realized I generally do that, and I actually enjoy doing that. This particular sweet friend that asked me this or mentioned this to me is someone that does work outside the home, and she does go out to eat a lot more often than I do, and she picks up convenience foods here or there, which is no problem. I know she works and she, does quite a few errands, and she's out and about, and I'm at home, a homebody. So I wanted to explain to you guys the 7 reasons I shop once a week on the same day rather than switching it up, doing monthly or bi-weekly shopping, and then tell you a couple more things besides that. Here are the 7 reasons. First of all, number 1, it's kind of a social outing. Hey, when you let me loose in a store, you never know what's going to happen. And as a matter of fact, if I'm in a quiet mood, which is rare, sometimes the store managers at Aldi kind of wonder what happened to me or what's going on. One person came up and said, gosh, I haven't heard you all over the store today. So they're kind of used to it, but it's fun for me to get out, meet people, and socialize. So it's kind of a social outing. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't have a great big huge stockpile. Now, when I used to be an extreme couponer before that show went off the air and stores started changing their policies, I did have large stockpiles of things, but I don't have that. I have some extra, but I don't have major stockpiles of stuff. Number 3, even if I shopped once a month or I shopped bi-weekly, we would still have to go once a week to pick up a few filler items, such as some of the produce or possibly some milk or something of that nature. So there might always be something that we would have to pick up as a filler item anyway. So I'm already at the store anyway. I might as well just do my groceries. Number 4, I don't want to miss out on a sale. And each week there's always some sale that I'm really excited about. And sometimes it may give me an opportunity to try something I haven't tried or that isn't on sale that often. Like sometimes cherries, that's something I really like. Those aren't on sale all that often, and they can be quite costly. So if they're on sale, I really like to pick those up. So that's another reason. Number 5, which goes along with this, especially this time of year, there's a lot of great fresh produce. And some of it doesn't last all that long and needs to be eaten up quickly. Now, I could freeze some of it, and I know some of you guys freeze some of your produce and use it for smoothies and things. Number 6, and I already touched on this, we rarely eat out. We're homebodies, and we eat most of our food at home. So that does make a difference. So I don't have meals or convenience foods that we're picking up. And number 7, I have a schedule that I kind of follow, a routine, and I like having a routine, and I don't like things to interfere with that. So I enjoy having a schedule. Friday's the day I go. It's something I actually look forward to doing. I've heard many people can save money shopping once a month. That sounds great, but even if I did that, number 1, I'd have to create a space to fill in with some of the items. Number 2, many of the items that I pick are fresh, so I'd have to buy fill-in items anyway. I don't feel bad spending money on groceries as long as I'm not wasting money or buying things that our family doesn't use, because I know, especially on produce, people end up wasting or throwing away foods that don't get eaten. So this is what I'm doing to save more money and waste less, because it's all about the least food waste that you can do as possible. First of all, I've decided I'm going to be buying a little bit less produce. Because of all these wonderful summer fruits, I end up buying too much. I do share with a friend, and I have been juicing some of it, but I don't always use all of it, so I end up sharing it. And for example, I have to be honest, I did have to throw away a few grapes because they were getting moldy, so I want to be conscientious, so I am going to be buying less. Number 2, I've really been good about shopping my refrigerator, freezer, and pantry, especially my pantry. There's only a couple things in there now that are a little bit older that we need to use up, but almost everything in there is a newer item, and I've been really good about using everything in there. There's nothing in there that I know of that's expired. Number 3, this is the biggest one, being mindful of what we buy, making sure the family's going to eat it, making sure I don't buy too much or something that could go bad quickly, that we end up wasting it. And if I do think that it's something, for example, let's say I buy a bunch of cherries, I don't want them to go bad, I share them with a friend. or because I'm buying cherries, I don't buy grapes this week. So you get the idea. So this is why I shop once a week. Question, do any of you shop once a week on the same day? And if not, when do you grocery shop? Do you have a routine, or do you just buy stuff when you need it? Some of you have families, some of you live by yourselves. I always love to know how everybody else does things. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.